Hey, what's up, everybody? So in the next few days, I'll be out with a Packers newsletter answering lots of your guys' questions about the Packers. If you would like to get that, feel free to click the link in the description and enter your email, and you'll receive that. So now I want to go on and talk about an interesting quote that I saw in a article today from Rob Demovsky, and it was from wide receiver coach Jason Vrabel, and it has to do with Jordan Love and the way that the rest of the Packers locker room views him so far. So here is the quote. He says this. This is Jason Vrabel saying, when he's talking, there's usually a difference in Jordan talking in somebody else. They usually perk up and take notes on it. If Jordan says a note in the meeting of what he wants it to look like, everybody turns around, is like, all right, got it. So I think Jordan commands that and knows what he wants in our system. So the players seem to already have that respect for Jordan Love, which I think sort of shows the kind of player that Jordan Love has been in Green Bay for the past 3 seasons. Even though he hasn't been the guy, even though he's been backing up Aaron Rodgers, all these players who have been with him the past few seasons have already seen the way he carries himself, the way that he studies, the way that he, works and prepares and all those kinds of things. And because of that time they've had with him, he already is commanding that respect, which gives me hope because it sort of shows that he's doing things the right way. Because if he wasn't, operating as a NFL quarterback should operate over the past few seasons, even though he wasn't the starter, I don't think he would command the respect the way that Jordan Love seems to be already commanding the respect. And also, too, I posted it in my newsletter the other day, but over the weekend, some of you guys may have seen it. They had it was like a boat weekend kind of thing. They were out on a boat, Jordan Love, A.J. Dillon, Christian Watson, Josiah DeGuara, maybe a few other players as well. And so it already seems like that chemistry is building, not only in the locker room and on the field, but also off the field. And because it is such a young team here, they seem to, because they're on that same age group, they can hang out with each other, which I think is only going to help this team going forward as they sort of build that chemistry with each other. And then here we have another quote from Rob Demovsky's article. This is from Jordan Love. So first off, a reporter mentioned how at times Rodgers could be hard on young players in practice and things like that. And this is what Jordan Love responded to that. He said, "That's not kind of how I've been in the past," Love said. "But I think there's a lot of great things to learn from Rodgers, like you just see how much he's demanding of people and like the urgency he expects things to be on, because we've got to build this thing fast. When young guys come in, we've got to have that urgency to be on the same page." So there's no doubt, Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love, they're different players, they're different people, they're different ages in a big way. There's a big age gap between those two guys, basically 15 years. And so there's no doubt that they're going to carry themselves differently. Rodgers has been in the league for so long, and so as a veteran he probably commands that respect more, and maybe he has, he's looking for more and being a little harder on guys than a guy like Jordan Love will, being such a young player. But also, too, players have different leadership styles, players have different personalities, and so far watching Jordan Love, he does seem slightly different than Aaron Rodgers. He is not Aaron Rodgers, and it seems like he's picked up those things from Rodgers that are good. And he mentioned there the urgency that Rodgers had, and clearly, if Rodgers was ever hard on those young guys, it was because he really demanded a lot from people because he expected the best and wanted the team to be in the best position possible. So it's cool to see Love picking up on those kinds of things, but still sort of noting that he's his own guy, he leads in his own way, and he can do his best to take what he learned from Rodgers and sort of operate in that way going forward into 2023. So those are the 2 quotes I wanted to show you guys. As I said, I'll be out with a newsletter in the next few days answering different kinds of Packers questions. So if you would like to receive that, feel free to subscribe to the newsletter in the description down below. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.